After World War II, unions helped establish the system that created America's middle class and made us the wealthiest, most powerful nation in the world. But over the last 30 years, the system that made the American dream possible has been dismantled.
There's a blood red circle on the cold dark ground, and the rain is falling down.
We have far too many people out of work in the private and the public sector. We need to find ways to get people back to work as soon as possible.
We're living paycheck by paycheck. I mean, I'm a good example of it. I'm an intermediate clerk. My salary is not enough to maintain my household needs, and my husband works, and we're still struggling.
Lost my house, lost everything I had, filed bankruptcy. I'm starting over.
The church door's thrown open, I can hear the organ song. The congregation's gone.
The recession has played a big part in hurting people all across the board.
My city of ruins.
We're broke. How did this happen?
My city of ruins.
Ordinary Americans may be struggling, but in the corporate world, it's a whole other story.
Corporate profits are way up. In fact, the Fortune 500 companies made a combined $10.8 trillion last year, and their profits soared 81%.
All these folks in Wall Street, they made these bad decisions with people's money. Somehow they walk away unscathed, while the families that I visit, they have to choose between their medication and their dinner that night. And then nobody's in jail, nobody's being held accountable. Sometimes we're giving them more money to make more mistakes.
Meanwhile, the richest corporations are sitting on a dirty secret.
They're not paying taxes.
Bank of America paid nothing in taxes last year. Another mega financial institution, Citibank, also paid $0 in taxes. Nothing. GE also paid $0 in taxes.
What is it going to hurt them to pay taxes? It's not going to hurt them. You know, they still going to continue being billionaires, millionaires. It's not going to even put a dent in their pocket.
All those union employees, we all pay taxes. The big corporations, a lot of them don't.
And yet, instead of focusing on the corporations and executives who got us into this mess, the media has chosen to attack a different target.
The real ticking time bomb in this country? Unions. It's not the national debt. No. It's the debt to the unions and the union workers. Pensions.
You know, everybody thinks that, oh yeah, the problem is the unions, and it's not.
They believe that we're retiring on $1 million a year.
I don't know who's living high off the hog. It's not retired union employees.
If people took the time to really figure out what a pension really means, they wouldn't be wasting their breath trying to attack us.
Most people don't realize that our pensions are majority paid by the person who receives it.
We don't get Social Security, so if we don't get a pension and we don't get Social Security, we have nothing.
I don't get Social Security, so where would I get money? I would have to work until I guess I die.
And now we're paying over 10% into our pension to try and help out and get everything balanced and back afloat.
But don't be mistaken, the attacks aren't just against union members, they're against all middle-class workers.
The problem is that the gap between rich and poor is getting bigger and bigger, and the middle class are becoming the poor.
It's not just a union fight, it's everyone's fight.
Now is the time for us to mobilize. Now is the time for us to play offense.
We've got to start making good things happen, like fixing the economy that Wall Street screwed up, putting people back to work, raising the minimum wage, demanding that corporations and billionaires pay their fair share of taxes. Unite together, speak with one voice, and remember, we are one.
Speak out. Don't be afraid to tell the truth.
We have to strive to make things better in this country. Everybody should have health care. Everybody should be entitled to a decent retirement. These are all achievable goals in the greatest country on earth.